up, everybody? I'm Kyle DeBoor with the DeBoor Group. This is Craig and Trent. We're going to ask him a couple questions, going to drill him down on some of the frequently asked questions. So, Trent, is there a perfect home? Or have you seen an inspection come up that was absolutely flawless?
No, that is not possible. A lot of people say, it's our job to find stuff.
Yeah.
But I think it's the nature of homes. Homes are living, breathing elements that really change every day because temperature and weather and rain and all that stuff. So no, there's never been a clean 0-item inspection report.
All right. Well, follow-up question to that is, if you're buying a new home, brand new home, should we get that inspected as well?
I think, absolutely yes. To the question of new build home inspections, to kind of give some reasons why, that building process has been refined down so well these days that it goes fast.
Yeah.
And not any one site superintendent can keep an eye on all those different contractors and laborers at one home. The other big one is once the shingles go on the roof, that site superintendent or your town code inspector does not get on that roof.
Okay.
And so for just one reason for your $350 is to have somebody go back on that roof and check those shingles, because I don't think I've found a single new build home construction where there hasn't been some type of minor damage to the shingles.
What was one of the biggest things that you found on a new home that was built?
One of our inspectors, I honestly don't really know how he stumbled across this because it's not something that we would necessarily be scrutinizing, but as he was walking around that new build, because we do framing inspections, kind of pre-drywall inspections, he called out an issue where there was a load-bearing wall that was not lined up from the first floor to the second floor. Oh, wow. And so that's probably one of the bigger items and questions, but new build construction, even before drywall, we do those inspections, which does provide benefit. But then when that home is completed, you've got 14 days or so before closing, bring a home inspector out and just kind of comb through it one more time.
So last question, do you do re-inspections?
We do offer re-inspections of negotiated repaired items.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
So as an agent representing a buyer, should you get it re-inspected? After negotiating, you've given it to the seller has agreed to do those items, they've done the repairs, should you have that item looked at again, what they've done?
I would say at least 9 times out of 10, yes. Yeah. If it was something extremely minor that you could tell just from physically looking at it, may not be the biggest thing in the world, but again, we're human. Some contractors, they miss some things. Seller's not intentionally trying to mislead the buyer, but if there's electrical issues, plumbing issues, crawl space. It's just something we've experienced so many times from having, the same home inspector come back, do that re-inspection. It's just having, proper representation to make sure all those items are done with the exact verbiage. Another thing too is so that if there was an issue with the furnace not working properly, or you had to rate it poor, and there was a home warranty that was going to be purchased, by the seller or by the buyer and provided to the buyer, the first thing that the home warranty company is going to ask for when there's an issue with it, a claim within that first year is let me see that inspection report. And if they don't get that re-inspection that states that was properly fixed by an HVAC contractor, then there's no chance that they're going to get that covered.